In a quiet village lived a boy who feared the world beyond his comfort zone. But one day, a stranger's words changed everything. Empty your mind. He didn't know it then, but those 3 words would lead him on a journey that would transform his entire life. In a quiet village surrounded by green fields and gentle hills, lived a boy named Arin. He was different from most children. While others ran across the meadows chasing the wind, Arin preferred the company of his thoughts. He was quiet, reserved, and shy, the kind of boy who found peace in silence. His favorite place was by the old lake at the edge of the village, where he would sit for hours, watching ripples form and disappear on the still water. Arin was an introvert by nature. He didn't like crowds, loud voices, or the unknown. His world was small but safe. His home, his books, and the quiet corners where no one disturbed him. The villagers often said, "He's a good boy, but he'll never go far. The world isn't kind to those who hide." Arin didn't mind. He thought, "Why would I need to go far when I'm already happy here?" But deep down, he wasn't happy. Not really. There was a small voice in his heart, faint but persistent, whispering that there was more to life than safety and routine. One summer afternoon, as the golden sun set over the fields, Arin met an old monk by the lake. The monk was visiting from a distant monastery, known for teaching the art of peace and wisdom. Arin, curious but shy, offered him a seat under the big banyan tree. The monk smiled warmly. "You have a quiet spirit," he said, "but your silence hides a storm." Arin was surprised. "A storm?" he asked. "I don't feel angry or troubled." The monk nodded. "Not all storms are loud. Some are the restless dreams we never chase." Those words stayed with Arin long after the monk left. That night, as he lay in bed, the voice in his heart grew louder. What if the monk was right? What if my peace is just fear in disguise? Days passed, but the question wouldn't leave him. Finally, Arin decided to visit the monastery where the monk lived. It was said to be high in the mountains, a 2-day journey away. The thought scared him. He had never left the village before, but something inside urged him to go. The morning he left, his mother handed him a small bag of food and said, "Be careful, Arin. The world beyond is not as gentle as our village." He nodded, though fear gripped his heart. Every step beyond the familiar fields felt heavier. The forest loomed ahead, whispering strange sounds. The sky seemed bigger, the path longer. He wanted to turn back, but the monk's words echoed in his mind, "Empty your mind." At first, he didn't understand what it meant. How can I empty my mind when it's full of fear? But as he walked, he realized that his fear came from overthinking, from imagining dangers that hadn't happened yet. So he began to breathe deeply and focus on the moment. The rhythm of his footsteps, the rustle of leaves, the sound of his own heartbeat. Slowly, his fear started to fade. By the time he reached the base of the mountains, Arin felt something new, a strange calm mixed with courage. He spent the night in a small hut, looking at the stars. For the first time in his life, the vastness of the world didn't scare him. It inspired him. The next morning, the climb began. The path was steep, rocky, and tiring. Many times Arin wanted to stop, but each time doubt whispered, he remembered the monk's words, "Empty your mind." He emptied it of fear, of hesitation, of thoughts about failing. He focused only on the next step, one after another. After hours of climbing, he finally reached the monastery gates. The same monk was waiting for him, smiling as if he had known Arin would come. "You've made it," the monk said softly. Arin bowed respectfully. "I almost turned back many times," he admitted, "but I kept hearing your words, empty your mind. What does it truly mean?" The monk led him to a small courtyard where a fountain flowed gently. "This fountain," he said, "is your mind. If it's already full of fear, doubt, and what you think you know, nothing new can enter. But when you empty it, you create space for courage, wisdom, and growth." Arin looked at the clear water and nodded slowly. "So, to grow, I must let go." "Yes," said the monk. "To learn courage, you must first release fear. To find your path, you must step off the old one." That night, Arin stayed at the monastery. He meditated, helped with chores, and listened to stories of travelers who had left their comfort zones to find purpose. For the first time, he felt alive, not because everything was easy, but because everything was new. Weeks passed. Arin learned discipline, patience, and the art of stillness. But more importantly, he learned that comfort, while safe, could be a cage. He realized that true peace doesn't come from avoiding challenges. It comes from facing them with a calm heart. When Aaron finally returned to his village, he wasn't the same boy. His eyes held a quiet strength. The villagers noticed the change. "You seem different," one said. Aaron smiled. "I emptied my mind," he replied, "and filled it with courage." From then on, Aaron began helping others, teaching children by the lake, guiding them to face their fears and try new things. He told them stories of mountains, of silence, and of the power of leaving one's comfort zone. Years later, when people spoke of Aaron, they no longer called him the quiet boy. They called him the one who found peace in the climb. He proved that even the quietest soul can roar, not with noise, but with action. You can't fill your life with greatness if your mind is full of fear. Empty your mind. Step out of your comfort zone and discover the world that waits beyond your fears. If Aaron's story inspired you today, then take a deep breath and take that first step out of your comfort zone. Because greatness begins the moment fear ends. Subscribe for more motivational stories that move your soul and awaken your courage.